So I am ready to explode through the culture.
Wow. Yeah. As long as you don't explode through your pants, I'm good.
I already did that.
All right. Ready?
5, 4, boop, boop, boop. What up? What up?
Oh, hello. What are you doing? Popping through culture.
This is New York Loki, and I'm Rico, and we are popping through culture.
Yeah, I'm Chris, Make It Nerdy, and this is episode 3 of Popping Through Culture. Season 2, episode 3, Popping Through Culture. And we have
gang signs, murder. Oh,
Rico,
hey,
listen,
your past life,
your
man.
past life. We need to leave it in the
Shout
back
out
room.
to Baltimore, by the way.
Leave it in the back room. Close it.
Baltimore. All right, last thing.
Like shoot it, put it behind the curtain, leave it there. Okay.
It's another life.
Yeah. All right, guys. Listen, we got a lot of things to go through. We have a laundry list of stuff to go through. First and foremost, we're going to talk about MegaCon. If you see, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you're not, if you're listening to this on Spotify or wherever you consume your audio files, I am wearing President Loki horns as part of my cosplay in MegaCon. But before we do that, we're going to roll through. We're gonna roll through the intro.
We're gonna roll through the intro. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Popping through culture, popping through culture, popping pop culture, baby. Remake pop, lock and drop it, pop, lock and drop it, pop, lock and drop it. What? Pop, go the weasel, pop, goes weasel, the weasel.
All right, guys, and we're back. Listen, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Make sure you guys, if you want, leave a comment. Say what's up. What do you guys think about our show? What do you think about the format? If you think we need to change something, obviously we're in constant change in the stage of flux to change to make sure that we are
constantly evolving
to make sure we're not a Christian show, so we do evolve. So if you feel like you're missing something out from us, let us know, and we'll make some changes and make some adjustments.
And if there's any topics that you guys want to hear us talk about, or anything you guys want us to touch about, or you guys can't find access to because I can find anything, just let us know. Put it in the comments, and we'll make sure we touch bases on that.
All right, guys. That being said, we got the work out of the way. Let's talk about some fun stuff. So
MegaCon, you were there 4 days, 2 days.
Yeah, 4 days. I was
day?
there all 4 days, and it was crazy. It was there was a lot. If you go to any con, you need to go, and you're looking to go buy something or try to get signatures or do all that stuff, you definitely have to do it before the weekend, because came Saturday was off the chains. It was bananas. There was so many people. The big thing is Saturday is the big day for cosplayers. There are cosplayers galore, and it's I mentioned this before. Growing up, back in late 90s, 2000s, whatever, around that time period, it was frowned upon, or wasn't, it was taboo to be dress up as a cosplayer, or talked about anime or all the different stuff, period. So being able to see this now, 30 years later on down the road, and see how much has evolved, it's crazy to see, the fandom, how much the fandom has grown, not only with comics, but, with the movies and anime, and all different things that involve, the nerd culture.
Right on.
Games, tabletop games, video games. The funny part was the standout the group that was there was the Army.
The Army? The United
Army.
States Army?
Yeah, the U.S. Army was there.
Yeah?
You want to know what they were doing?
What were they doing?
It was like a game...
Stormtrooping?
There was... Stormtrooping. There was a game area, but the main thing was to get on this platform, and they had a camera that revolved around you, get this motion kind of thing, so revolved around you. So it was pretty cool, and you can download it. But the weird part was you had to sign up a thing to say like you were there, so that way they can claim like, oh, we're here for a reason, like we're trying to get people's names, whatever. But you just put in some, Joe Schmo name, whatever. The guy down the road that you don't like, let them bother them. But you're able to get those videos. The downside was because of the, I guess, the signal or whatever it was. I did it like 2 or 3 times and it never loaded, so kind of sucked at like try to get that. But they had like game setups or PCs to like try to, I guess, see if you're a good sniper, I guess. Future learning or whatever, or future training. So that was cool. And then just seeing all the different celebrities.
Yeah. What was I want to talk to you about that. What was your favorite? Who did you meet that you was like top 10, top 1 that you could say that it was worth it all?
Worth it. I mean, as far as value was, because it's just so fast. I mean, it's kind of hard to say like, oh wow, it was really worth it. But I mean, I was really excited to see everyone that I wanted to see. I got to see, so that was good. It wasn't like last year when I went to see Charlie Cox, and that was a whole big fiasco. And that's another podcast to go into. So we won't go devil into that.
He was so sad. I remember hearing this for a week straight. You were so sad.
So sad.
The whole story is comical.
Right here. I mean, if you're viewing this, this is it, and we're not going to go into it. You want to know in the comments, and I'll write it down.
We all know, Mr. Make It Nerdy. He's known for his cosplay. 4 days. Do you have 4 outfits?
I had an outfit for every day. So we started off with Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
We did it.
You did. Hold on. Let's talk about that. I saw that you entered a contest.
No, it was just a red carpet walk, just to like take pictures, and because they'll have a professional photographer that's there, or if you have someone that's there to take pictures of you, like do the red carpet walk and stuff like that. So it was cool. Like I didn't submit myself for any contest, so I can probably do that maybe next time. So we did that one, was a Star Wars, so Obi-Wan Kenobi kind of thing, but on the card, because you give a card while you're waiting online to say, okay, what your character is, where it's from, whatever. So I said Obi-Wan Kenobi. So I got a good laugh from that, and I got the lightsaber flare and stuff like that, and everybody was like, yeah, they were cheered on, so that was pretty cool. They liked that. And then we did, next day was, pardon me, I'm going to chop this guy's name up, the Akashi Sensei. The Kakashi. No, not Kakashi, not Kakashi Sensei. The 10 bad guys with the wears the robe and the clouds.
Oh my goodness, on Naruto. My son's gonna kill me if I don't get this right.
A Kakashi? Kakashi. Anyway, those guys, the guys with the robes, and so my wife and I dressed up as that, and then so we did that for Friday, and then Saturday was the big Hellbat reveal. It was exciting to finally get the whole thing on. That was the first time I actually put the whole thing 100% on, like head to toe. And then thankfully, shout out to my friends over at Idea Loading, Enrique and Mima helped me put some of it on. Some of it was falling off. I used the wrong glue, rookie mistake on doing that. But it wound up getting it all together. Wound up getting out to the con. A lot of people took pictures. A lot of people were like really impressed. I was impressed.
It was a really good costume, bro. I saw the costume. It was good. It was like right out of what was it from?
Injustice.
Yeah, right from Injustice. Yeah. And whew.
Well, that costume itself was from the, I guess you could take it from the Injustice game, so that whole setup and everything. But the Hellbat armor is from the comic books, right? Yeah. And we know about the background of the Hellbat armor.
I believe it was. Oh my goodness, I don't remember off the top.
So if you guys don't know, the Hellbat armor was basically an armor that was created by the top tier Justice League members. So it was Superman, Wonder Woman, the Flash, and I believe Aquaman. They used their powers to imbue this armor to fight Darkseid, but it was so OP.
I do remember that comic.
Yeah, but it was so OP that they had to put it. There was a limitation on the suit. So the longer Bruce wore it, it was killing him. Yeah. So it was one of those you had to like go in, do your damage, beat Darkseid, whatever they were going to do, and get out of the armor because it was going to kill him.
Like that suit is what gave him the idea to do the Batman Beyond suit, because the Batman Beyond suit was supposed to be for him as he got older. And it was just like you were saying. The more he used it, was killing him because once he took that suit off, like he was literally breaking himself up. Because in Batman Beyond, which was the updated version to that suit, he had to go against the future of Gotham. They had like a Bane gang, and it was like everyone had the Bane serum, and he was fighting like this whole gang of Banes, and he was in the comic book. He was talking about how his back is torn, muscular wise, his bones and his spine was breaking, and but the suit was just basically keeping him together. And then when he took that suit off, he was collapsed. He was done for, you know. But that was a cool suit, man. To get back on topic, that's literally the best thing I've ever seen you make.
Oh, thanks.
You know, I'm waiting for that Gundam suit though.
The Gundam, that's the next thing.
That's like a life project for you right now.
So much, pretty much. I'm like, you know what? I was thinking about it the other day, Rico, and I was thinking like, I feel like I'm afraid of success at sometimes. So like, it'll be like a pinnacle of like the thing to make right now is like to make the Gundam suit and then get it to go, because a lot of people are looking for me to finish it. But like, if I finish it, like, what's going to happen next, or what are we going to do, and then what to do after that. So it's part of like, you want to succeed, but then afraid of succeeding. Well, what is that going to bring? So it's like a double-edged sword. So it is on my next project to do. As I promise everyone as soon as I finish the Hellbat, because I wanted to make it for this year's con. And the Gundam suit, I don't think I'm going to be traveling with it because it's going to be so big. It's going to be a lot of parts. It's going to be like, I already have, just for the Hellbat suit, it's like 2 suitcases and maybe a half. So I actually have to get a bigger suitcase to travel because I got the Emerald City Con coming up at the end of the month, and I got to travel with that. And then again in San Diego, that'll be in July. So I got to I managed to get everything into some luggage and be able to ship it off on the plane and everything. It was easy. I was able to drive to MegaCon, so it wasn't that bad. And that's another story where I got rear-ended.
Ooh, that's
yeah. So. But I'm really excited that we finished. I finished Hellbat, and a lot of people were really stoked to see it, and I got a lot of pictures. People wanted to stop and take pictures of me and everything. So that got out of the way, and then finally Sunday I did President Loki.
Cool.
And that's where we did signing. So back to who I saw and what was worthwhile was I got to see the great Peter Cullen, which we all know is the voice of Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
And so. Between him, I got him to sign my blaster, that big blaster. He was like, "Whoa, what is this?" I'm like, and I told him that like I really enjoy growing up, watching Transformers and be able to like now share that with my son. And he goes, that one line, I'm like, I still get chills just like hearing every time I hear that. That's from the movie. And he's like, "Oh, well, what movie?" I said, "Well, G1 movie, G1 Transformer movie." And he kind of rolled his eyes and he goes, as he thinks about the moment just before he dies. I'm like, okay, I guess if you want to look at it that way. I'm like, but like that one line when he comes out, he goes, what does he say? Oh. Megatron, one shall stand and one shall fall.
Did he get a kick out of it?
Yeah. So he got a kick out of it, and he his face lit up that like knowing that he's been, I'm pretty sure the 300 people before have told him that they've been part of his childhood, their childhood respectively. Yeah. And saying that, but you can see his face light up with like joy, say, wow, I'm part of something much bigger. Yeah, like he became a voice that you passed down to your family members. Yeah, like
from you to your son, hopefully from your son to his son. Yeah. And, he's always going to be a staple in time. That's going to he's never going to wear out.
Yeah, I mean, just that voice is so iconic. Yeah. Like you hear that voice, you're like, there's hope in the world. Yeah,
pretty much. Well, that's cool that you did your 4 days at MegaCon. I wasn't able to make it to MegaCon, but I did send my comic book street team to MegaCon, and we got a lot of interviews from Creighton Klein and from DNA and John Betty and one other person. President Loki. We got an interview from that as well.
We got with Tom Wilson?
No, you.
Oh, me.
You.
That's right.
Yeah, we interviewed you, and it was all cool. And I'm gonna put that on our YouTube page as well. I'm going to put that on my TikTok page as well. And yeah, you guys check that out once it's posted. I'm still going to edit it and all that stuff. And from the feedback that I got, it was a really crowded but really cool Comic-Con, and there was no complaints. But any Comic-Con or MegaCon is going to be crowded. It just comes with the territory. And I did not know the Army was there. That was kind of cool. But yeah,
there was like a chocolatier company that was there. They had like, no joke, like 4 or 5 booths. It's like every time I turned around, it was like the chocolate shop, and my wife was with me, and she was like, "So you're gonna buy me chocolate?" And I was like, "You're putting up with me for 4 days, so I guess so."
I guess so.
Whatever chocolate you want.
So what's your next con? Because I know you're doing this is a year. This is a whole year for you.
Yeah. So next one will be our local con that we're doing together.
Yeah.
Southwest
Comic Book. I'm sorry. Southwest Florida Comic Fest.
Yep.
February 18th in Fort Myers.
Yeah. So if you're in the local area of Southwest Florida, pop in over there and you check us out and say hi. We'd love to talk to you and chat with you and talk culture stuff with you and see what you guys think. So after that, we got Emerald City Con, which is February 29th to the 1st. And that will be the first time I'm actually on the West Coast, North Coast, because I've been to California. So first time in that part of the country. After Emerald City Con is San Diego Con, which is, we all know is the Mecca of Comic Cons.
Deal.
So that's a big deal. I was really excited that I was able to get tickets for that. So it's my first year. We're going to that. And then after that is, which I still need to get tickets for, is Dragon Con, which crazy enough is the weekend of my birthday. So really excited to see that. Be able to do that.
How old are you going to be?
41.
Oh, I didn't expect you to say that. 41.
I mean, look at this baby face. I mean,
dude, I'm actually not too far behind.
Yeah, what are you, like only a year behind me?
Right, and just like your birthday is coming up right after Dragon Con, Southwest Florida Con. That's going to happen June 8th. Your boy Rico, June 7th, big 4-0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I know, look at the difference.
Yeah, I mean, it's all downhill, 40. I mean, from there, it's going to turn into this, downhill, and then everything starts. I woke up after 40, everything hurt for some reason. It was just like, it was a switch. It was like, hey, guess what? You're 40 now?
Surprise.
Surprise, surprise, surprise. But, yeah, that being said, I mean, your convention you want to go to, and then the convention we're going to be at. So hopefully, you guys are out there in the going to the cons. And if you see us, stop us. We might be doing some interviews on the floor, kind of like what we did for MegaCon
Orlando,
and we'll do some Q&A. Maybe ask us some questions, quiz us, grill us, see what we know.
I want it. Give me the quizzes. Yeah, I want to test myself, so I need you guys to quiz me.
Yeah, so we got a world of years of knowledge here. I say about like 80 years combined of knowledge. So that being said, guys, make sure you guys liking, following, and make sure you do comment on what you guys think if you're going to be at those cons, and hopefully see you then there. And as always, remember, guys, we are
Popping through culture.
See you guys later.
Peace.